Hello and welcome back. We're trying this for take two. That didn't go well. Um, this is all of the palettes that I used in February. And again, due to being sick, the numbers are kind of lower than usual, but it is what it is. So I should have organized these first because there's going to be some problems. This is a stack of one-time uses. Split it. So first one, we used the Citrus Punch. I used this bright pink grapefruit for a look for Claudia's birthday collab. She wanted everyone to recreate one for looks. So I used that for the eye and the blush because she used a very bright pink and I was trying to match. Polar Express. No, it's not, that's the Nomad, but that's not the Polar Express. Nomad Polar Express. We used Snowy Mountain, the white, as a blend out shade for a collab for Anya for Frosty Finland. They didn't get much likes or comments. I tried. It didn't turn out too well. It got really muddy, I will admit. Next one is the Truffle palette. I'm not going to open it because it'll flake everywhere. But we used the black. Anytime I'm going for black, I'm trying to use this one this year just to work on it, wear it down. I really want to get that palette finished off and moved out soon. Dreamer palette. I'll pull both of those at once. Okay, so we used the Unearthly Dreamer and Surrender palettes for a Valentine's Day look. We used the pink and the nude from and Dreamer. That way I'm not supposed to. I still need to take pictures after. And then Surrender, we used, Alluring for the inner corner. And we used this red, and the red shimmer. Because Valentine's, we need reds. And then we did a full look with the PNW palette for a Nomad look. Creative Art with Heart had done a 2-week Nomad. So we did a look with this one. We used 6 shades. I don't remember which all shades we used, but I did a full look using just this palette, surprisingly enough. And then we used, that side's gone, used the Cyborg palette for that same look for Claudia. I needed a yellow, so we pulled in this yellow shimmer. And our Odin's Eye single. Kevin, which is in a project we actually got one use on. Finally, I have another shade that's just like it that's in Panda's eyeshadows, so I haven't been using it, even though that's in 4Pan for one of the projects. Hopefully we can get there. Air palette is what's on my eyes today. Wait, this should have been 2. So where did I screw up? I screwed up somehow, somewhere. We'll get back to that one because I know that's a 2. Chicago Speakeasy palette. We've used once because this shade right here just got rolled into Panda's eyeshadows. So it got one use yesterday. Lure palette also got used once for the same reason. Tentacles right down here just got rolled into Panda's eyeshadows. And it got rolled in on the 2nd. So yeah, I've done one look using them so far. Okay, 2s. 2 stack. Much smaller. I think it's smaller than that from here on out. Okay. Oh, is this facing down? No, it wasn't. It's being weird. Okay, Nomad 2. It's the shade that's in a project. We got 2 uses on that one. We've worn away one side of the end, but that's about it for our attempt to hit pan on that shade. Really need to start hitting that one harder. Troublemaker makes another appearance with 2 uses. I know one of them was for a, what's she calling it this year? It was Feline last year. It's Feather something this year. Birds, and we were trying to match. And I had to bring in a gray, so I brought in this. Oh. I brought in this one and this one for that. And I brought this and this shimmer in for that Frosty Finland look. I picked one with trees on the side of a river, and the river was gray, so I picked those for the represent the river. Our Winter Wonderland from Cosmic Beauty we used 2 times, finishing off the bottom 2 rows to finish our No Pan Left Behind. And then Air palette, like I said, I'm wearing it today. Today I'm wearing this one, and this one. And then I did another look where I popped this one in. It was that one that used the 2 new purples for Panda's eyeshadows. And I brought that in. Okay, our 3s. Nope, we have no 3s. Our 4s. We have the single in Brulee from MAC. Got used 4 times. I don't remember how many uses I am trying to get on that one, but that one is in for usage. Where's my opener? There it is. And then Dandelion Snow Spell. We have this shade in. This is the one that's too similar to Noah for me to use. Or Kevin for me to use. And is in Panda's eyeshadows. We've used it 4 times. Not great for Panda's eyeshadows, but I have to go get a tool to open. I don't like that palette. Add to it, the shades are old and crumbly, and it just, I don't want to use it. But I'm trying to force myself to use it before I use the Odin's Eye, and so now neither of them are getting used, which is, okay. Pastel palette from Natasha Denona was this shade, which was in Panda's eyeshadows, which we hit pan on at the end of February. The Hella palette was in for 5 uses. Most of those were for Underworld, which I have in a project to hit pan, but this shade, and this shade have also been used. Mar from ColourPop. We have this shade into Hit Pan, and it got used 5 times. For 6 uses, we have both the Merry Christmas and the Christmas Eve from Odin's Eye. And Merry Christmas, those were all matcha cookies, which we're trying to hit pan and pan those eyeshadows. And in Christmas Eve, they were all in Softly, which we're trying to hit pan in and pan those eyeshadows as well. Seven uses, we have Beauty Below from Blend Bunny. Come on. Part of that was this shade here, Deadly Fates, which was into Hit Pan for pan those eyeshadows, and we did. There's a little pan in the side there. We also have Beckon In to Hit Pan, which has a Hit Pan, and in the Valentine's Day look, I used both of these shades. I have also used Immerse. I've used Her Prey. I used this one, Lowland Slay. Or I used anything else? I think that's all I've used from that one. And then tied for our big wins with 9 uses, we have the Avatar Water Palette. And they were all in this shade here, which I'm trying to hit pan. It's really deep, little dig, but it is not quite pan yet, which is very, very frustrating because honestly, in using it in the corner, and even today, I did this eye, I hit pan. Did this eye, pan's gone. I can't count it. And that's happened like 3 times. So I know it's right there, it's just the stuff keeps falling in and it's not, I can't count it yet. And then we have, as usual at the top, which wasn't last year, but as usual at the top, we have our, come on Pop. It won't open. We have our Project Level Up palette, which is Warlock from Fancy Cosmetica. I've used everything. This one has a huge dip because it was used on the nails last week. This one has a huge dip because it's what's on my nails today for this week. You know, honestly, the dips look bigger on the screen than they do in real life, but they're both about halfway to pan. I just need to push it a little further, get pan in those two. Those are the 2 that I'm planning on hitting pan in for level 2. So those are all the eyeshadows that I used in February, and look forward to racking up and going over which ones I used this month, next month. So we'll see you then, or you can come back on Monday and we'll have, I believe it's A to Z. So we'll see you then. Bye.